All right, welcome to part two of our exclusive interview with Dembajam Media, of course, together with our radio with Modou Cham. And in this conversation, we intend to cover a lot of grounds here. We are at the heart of Serrekunda East, as you can see behind the background. Qualifying round matches are currently underway, and of course, one of the things that we will talk about is that stand. We see a new pavilion. Yes, it's yet to get a rooftop, but it's a brand new pavilion erected by the SESDO committee. We will discuss that later. But first, Cham, part two of this, I want us to discuss now the money that Serrekunda is make. For example, let's say 2 million, 3 million. I mean, on every night on season. How do you manage to spend those money?
Yeah, as a committee, as I said, we always stick on budget. We have capital expenditures for the Serrekunda East, and then these capital expenditures we are gradually doing them. Last year we said 2023 we are going to do the pavement. If you're coming to the park, getting in is always a problem. We did that pavement to make sure the footpath is concrete.
Yeah.
You can come into Serrekunda East and you leave without no problem. That continues up to the pavilion. We come up to the VIP pavilion, also we do the concrete down to make sure that it's concrete well. These apportionments were made during the start of the Nawetan last year, and it's from the Nawetan money and from the qualifiers fee. When we came into the Nawetan, we get into the Nawetan, played the Nawetan with fashion, entertainment, generate a lot of fun, and then what we said is when the rains reduced, we are going to start a pavilion. Before we start the pavilion, we nearly saved a lot of money. We signed a contract with Manasi, and then we paid for the first payment 250, another 250, 500,000 during the course of the Nawetan. The pavilion started. That was the first phase. We finished the first phase during the Nawetan proper, and then we signed the second phase, ending Nawetan. And then when we signed the second phase was the backfilling and then moving the steps, another 400,000 plus. And then we were able to pay 50% of that first phase also, the second phase from the Nawetan generations. We moved between May, June, we also signed another contract to make sure that we move into the third phase this year. And then the third phase, we have paid the first percentage of it, which is 100,000. We are going to pay the next percentage by Friday. That is the final payment, 300,000 plus. That is the roofing, which is the most expensive. And then hopefully by the 10th of August, the Democracy Pavilion will be inaugurated. So it's good financial discipline because we work on a budget, and this is our recurrent expenditure. This is what we are going to spend on each day. Anything we have is a plus for the pavilion. And if we finish the pavilion, we also have another one that is to increase the perimeter fence here. At the same time, we also have another one that is to play Nawetan at night, which is a capital expenditure. That is to do more lights, to adjust more lights. At the same time, also, if we have the revenue before end of the Nawetan, is to start another one. I know our term, we cannot finish it during our term, but any committee that will be here will continue to finish that pavilion also. This is the idea, is to have pavilions around Serrekunda East within next 2 or 3 years, and then there will be a lot of generation for those teams that will be there at that time, and then get those teams, the money will come out of the Nawetan, money will come out of activities, and Serrekunda East will be sustainable. This is the idea.
So, but Serrekunda is I'm here in Serrekunda.
Yeah,
I'm a native of Serrekunda.
Yeah, you know here,
and I know here very well. I have spoke to a lot of people.
Yes.
I have seen a lot of committee in the past.
Certainly.
And of course, but your committee is different.
Yes.
It's a youth-led committee, a vibrant committee,
Yes.
action-led committee, not praise singing per se. Everybody who knows, I will not praise sing for anyone.
Yes.
And it's not my bread and butter to praise sing anyone. But I'm saying, your committee is completely different from the previous committee. I mean, when you came in, what mess do you found out that you guys corrected to make sure that you have all this discipline we are all talking about?
Yeah, the most important thing is to be open and to ready to take criticism objectively. We came in and then we came in roughly. but we settled down also roughly. And then by the first year was tough. The second year we are trying to make sure that we balance the books. It was a big study to see whether a SESDO can do a capital project. But now everybody believe it, everybody understand it.
I'm sure other committees will.
Yeah, the time I was starting it, the time we were starting it. In fact, some of us, in fact, whether this can we achieve this based on our cash flow? Can we achieve this based on the revenue? But we are people that believe in what we believe in, and we believe this, we can do it. And the moment we started the pavilion, it even makes us to be more financial disciplined because we have a target, and we cannot spend our money on any other thing which is not very serious. So this is the thing. This is the model. Is to be more serious, to be honest with you, Lamin, and to have a budget and stick on it, and then to make sure that you achieve your plans based on perfect timelines. We are going to deliver a pavilion, a democracy pavilion, within 1 year. Within 1 year, less than 1 year, we are done with this pavilion.
Do you have a sponsor?
If you look at the history, with the day the foundation stone, I think it's in the Facebook. I think around November we started this pavilion. Before November, you see, in August we are going to deliver a pavilion and hand it over to the people of Serrekunda East.
That's incredible. Do you have a sponsor? Do you have somebody who helped you to build some of these structures?
No, we don't have any sponsor for this pavilion. We don't have any sponsor. I think we wrote to certain institutions and certain people. I think only Bakary PaPa Gassama responded, and then we really appreciate his support. We really thank him. He gave us 50 bags of cement, which is in use up to now, and then it's not even finished. He's the only guy who came to the support of SESDO for this democracy.
Referee Bakary PaPa Gassama. Having said that, we've also seen for the first time in history, let me say, an award night of such a magnitude. Not only an award night, but it also go with a gala dinner, where a lot of people came. You know, you honor past and present presidents, players giving awards and whatsoever. Cham, that must be expensive.
Yeah, awards night are expensive, but since we do sustainable things. Last year we did it for free. In fact, this year we are going to report about the award night. Last year we did it for free. People come eat. It was not very much organized, but this year we moved it to the next level, and that is to have a gala dinner. People come, tables. We sell tables, diamond, silver, gold, and then we decorate our teams and we decorate all sporting disciplines. We bought trophies for them. We did everything, and then in collaboration with Abdusel, we did extremely well to have this awards night, and we believe it's going to be annual. Come people are saying it should be inside the pitch. People are saying we should see where we do it. And this is the idea. The idea is just to start it, and every year is going to be an annual activity for Serrekunda East. We will do it at a very favorable time that will favor all, and it will also a very, very big revenue generating model for SESDO. And this is what we believe in. This is part of our
I was surprised. I mean, I was in the first award. I attended the fourth award.
Yes.
And the second award was a completely different ball game.
Yes.
When I saw you at the SDAG awards, you said, boy, next we are doing this. I'm in my head, I'm like, Cham, I don't know whether you know how expensive this is. But let's see. That was my thought. I'm but if anyone knows Cham, the person knows that he is an action-oriented guy, and in the end, when we came, of course, it was organized. In fact, before the event, the tables were sold out. And of course, but how much have you spent?
Around 200, and it's in the AGM report. Our reports are almost done. For this year is around 200 and maybe 250. But we've also generated it. We've generated more than 250 out of the hours. So basically, it's sustainable. And then for me, that's my philosophy, and that's the philosophy of my executive. As far as we can organize the event,
it's logical.
It has to be sustainable. It has to be sustainable.
Because we are not going to pay the ground.
It has to make sure that it is sustainable. It can finance itself. That's my.
How big a role Africell has played in this award night?
Africell has done extremely. We cannot even define which adjective to use, but they made it more proper. They give us the best sound system, and then they give us the voting platform. They were here on time with the generator, fix everything, did everything possible. Africell is a strong partner of SESDO, and I tell you, day after the event, I received a call from the top brass to say, well, this program was fantastic. They really enjoyed it. They did extremely well. And I believe every adversary is going to do more for SESDO, because that is adversary also. That's what they believe in. If they see the committee is serious and the committee can achieve success, they will be ready to collaborate all the time.
Let's talk about other sporting discipline.
Yes.
Is Cham and his executive fair to other sporting organizations?
Indeed. Volleyball.
We have volleyball, wrestling, we have basketball, we have karate. Or is Cham really fair?
Suddenly, we are the kingmakers in volleyball. We make players, we give it to police. they will talk. We make players, we give it to YMCA. We do players, we give it to international. We are a transitional team. We are building a new team in Serrekunda East. We restored confidence. We won the Super Cup not recently from the volleyball, from the YMCA. Young players. Our all senior players are out of this country. Recently, we have 2 players, in fact, in Qatar for a trial. So we volleyball, we are not worried as the mantle of SESDO or the mindset of SESDO is class. But volleyball, we are just producing for the Gambia. Even if you look at the national team, I can tell you 90% of the players were from Serrekunda East. And that is what it is. Basketball, West is dominating us recently, but we will fight back to restore that. If you come to martial arts, Serrekunda East is a center. All the martial arts club around Serrekunda is trained here, and then we support them in their activity. Volleyball, we finance their activities. Basketball also, we support them in the league to finance their activity. If you look at wrestling, we are working with Ala Promotion to make sure that Serrekunda is host wrestling. Serrekunda is, I think for the past 3-4 years, we are not hosting, but now we are hosting big boats. Hoyantan and France was here. A building was also here. And then Allah is very serious. For us, if we see anybody that is very serious, Allah will tell you, I will start the program at this time and I will end it at this time. And the next 1 hour, you will not see anything inside the pitch. And that is seriousness. If you can have that from anybody, you will always collaborate. Athletics, we are coming with Serrekunda East Athletics Championship. Very soon, we are coming on it. The program is almost ready. The program is designed. The budget is known. We have already consulted the teams, the schools around Serrekunda East that are going to participate for the Athletics Championship. And then we're just working on finalizing everything. And for the first time in Serrekunda East, we will have an Athletics Championship for the inter-schools, primary schools, upper basic schools. Only senior secondary school are not invited, but primary schools and then upper basic schools, Serrekunda East will organize its first Athletics Championship very soon.
Of course, let's just take 2 of this conversation. We wrap up. It's a long day here, but I just want to ask the academic competition that you guys organize.
Yeah. I forgot that one. Under 10 and under 13. We are playing the final in the Super Cup to allow people to see what we are doing in Serrekunda. This year we played the competition grassroots. This is the 3rd year we're doing it. Under 10, under 13, under 15. And they are into the final, but we shifted their finals. We told them we want everybody in Serrekunda East to be seated and we play. And people will know the type of activities we do in Serrekunda. So in the Super Cup, the first game will be the under 10 or the under 13. Well, technical has not decided yet, but one of the academic finals will come in the Super Cup for the spectators and then dignitaries to understand the grassroots football that we are doing in Serrekunda.
Well, on a final note, is Cham and the executive very corrupt? Are they very careful with financial corruption?
We are financially disciplined. We cannot say we are 100%, but we are financially disciplined and we will not skip.
No, my question is Cham and his executive corrupt?
No, we are not. And anytime we are appointed of such, we will leave office. We are not. Certainly,
I remember you told me 2 years ago that anytime we are alleged of financial corruption and we cannot prove it, we will leave. That still Cham?
No, that is still who I am. Anytime my executive is challenged financially about misappropriations, we will honorably leave office. Because this is what we believe in and this is why we came into office and said we are going to put every budget here in Serrekunda East. So we are maintaining best of financial discipline. That is why we have a finance department and we have an auditor. As I told you here, we are sticking to our budget. Any budget that is coming to the qualifiers, which is not budgeted, the auditor said this year, I want to see it, I want to approve it first. I'm even the president, but he said I want to see anything beyond the budget to approve it first before we move forward. Because all of us want to stick to that financial discipline where we will have something at the end of the qualifiers, where we will have something at the end of the Navetan, so that we bring it back as pavilion. And we don't miss AGMs. We respect our constitutions. In the next 15 days, 21 days, we will share our report. We are going to AGM and tell the stakeholders 2023, this is what we have generated and this is what we have spent. And we will show a picture of those things before the stakeholders to know where the money went.
Finally, message to the public, and what assurance will you give them?
Yeah, keep supporting Serrekunda East. Let's play the qualifiers peacefully. Let's also play the Navetan peacefully and do it the Serrekunda East way. The best team and the luckiest team will always win. And then by the end of also the Navetan, also we try SESDO executive will always come out with capital projects to see that this is what we have generated from the Navetan and this is what we are going to do this year in 2024.
Thank you so much, Cham.
Thank you, Lord.